Alright guys, let's go ahead and do a bonus for my Scorpios. Happy birthday. Thank you guys for being here with me today. You can also reverse this if you need to. It's super clear. I know this message isn't going to be for everybody, but the one that I'm getting today is super clear. You're going to hear my grand dog. My daughter just wanted to go get a coffee and, come here, mama. And she was like, she wants to come see you. So here she is. My little loyal grandbaby. Yes, a pretty girl can help it. Yes, a pretty girl can help it. She missed me, and that's the point. I think somebody really misses you here. Or, okay, let me break this down and explain what I'm getting, okay? So I'm going to title this maybe something to do with, like, I think that you might end up being surprised when it comes to something, because Scorpio or cross-watcher, she's freaking out because she wants my dog. You know how dogs, like, supposedly when you leave, they think that you're never coming back. That's how she is right now. My daughter just left, and so you know how they get it's cute. They get really excited, and they miss us, and they whine and they whimper because they want their mama or their daddy. Well, either this is the person themselves who, if you think they don't miss you or that they don't realize what they've done, you would be really wrong. Or it's somebody connected to this person, like someone who's hurt you. They've hurt you, okay? And maybe this has been a long time coming. That a person connected to them may be kind of telling them what's up. So it can go either way. It can also be reversed. Could be you really missing someone, thinking about them. You haven't forgotten about them, and they probably think you have. Or maybe someone connected to you is like, hey, don't you think you should reach out to Crosswatcher or something? So again, it can go either way. And just to confirm it, my grand dog coming in here right before I start this video, like, it's not a coincidence, you know? Somebody here also, especially if it's a male, has really long fingernails, or 2 long fingernails, or 1 really long fingernail, whether it's their pinkies or their thumbs. Is it for rolling? Somebody here's got some long pinky nails or some thumbnails, or 1 at least, and maybe it's for rolling, or maybe it's for picking their nose, or maybe it's just because it happens to grow longer than all the others, and there's no real reason why it's longer. But either way, no judgment. I'm just picking up on somebody who's got some long fingernails here. 11:11 on my clock. Also, something here to do with red leather or pleather. And you know what I see? I'm seeing like a Mexican restaurant. That's what I'm seeing. Booths that have like red leather. That's where I'm seeing my mind's eye. But I'm being drawn into the red and the pleather or the leather. So maybe there's something to do with that here for somebody watching. That could be significant. But anyway, if someone did you wrong or hurt you in any way, if you think this person is not sorry, trust and believe they're very sorry. Oh, they are really sorry and remorseful, okay? I think they beyond regret losing you. I think they beyond regret what they've done. And if they allowed, like, if anyone here set back while another bashed you, while another bashed your reputation or completely bludgeoned your emotional response or just whatever it is, if they set back and either after they did it themselves and like was happy for a minute they hurt you, or did not do anything to stop another from hurting you, or set that person straight at least and tell that person where they were going wrong, and maybe even do something themselves, they're also guilty, and they know that. I'm telling you, like, this is someone who's they're realizing what they've done in this life, what they've done against people, against you, when they should have stepped up and done something and done more that they didn't. They are realizing they're not perfect. You know what I mean? Again, unless this isn't all entirely reversed, this could be something you're realizing, or maybe this is someone connected to you somehow. Like, let's say, for some of you, this could be like a friend of yours, or a family member of yours, a child of yours that's grown now, or a co-worker even, and maybe someone's realizing they did the person connected to you wrong, or something like that. The whole thing, to sum this up, is somebody here is realizing, I could have done more, should have done more, and I didn't there's no excuse for what I did. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It might even be that if this is indirect, that somebody here is telling another person off in regards to you, or just kind of setting them straight. Like, you know, like kind of putting somebody in their place in regards to you. If anyone's went after your character or something about your life or shit, period, this is where someone's feeling real shitty about it. And it's because probably something's happened to wake them up. Like maybe people did this to them or something along those lines. Like somebody's not happy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even have to stay on this one for long because I know. It's pretty self-explanatory. And the fact that she will not lay down, she just keeps running in circles. Now she's doing it again. She just wants her mama. The second you shut that door in somebody's life, or you shut that door on people, if it was more than one, the second that you did that, well, my hair is like caught on my eyelash, is the second that it really changed somebody, because maybe they didn't even realize it right at that second, but eventually, you know, it got to a place where what they didn't care that you felt, they ended up realizing they were going to end up with the same feelings. You know what I mean? I almost feel like you were really harshly judged about something and completely bashed or ran into the ground in some way, even if you're unaware of it at this point. I think most of you wouldn't be, you would know. But even if you don't know, some of you watching, it wasn't great. It was pretty fucked up and awful. And I think this is somebody who's feeling like shit a little bit. Or someone who's looking at another like they're a piece of shit because they're seeing someone's true colors, and maybe that someone was just jealous of you. Some of you, this isn't romantic. This will be like a friend situation or an acquaintance type thing where you may have been even wondering if someone like would have your back if another person were to say something about you, or maybe you found out someone was saying something about you and you may have wondered, did this person have your back? I don't know if they did initially, but they do now, or they will if this is foreshadowing. And it's going to be because they see something about that person, their jealousy or whatever. It's something like that. Or it's a person themselves realizing, damn, because almost like the tables get turned on them. Yeah. So, but romantically speaking, like if you hear from someone again, I'll just throw this out there. I don't think it's someone who's like blowing smoke up your ass. I really don't. I think that they mean it. I think if they say they're sorry, or if they tell you that they're seeing something they didn't see before, I think they mean it. That doesn't mean you have to let them back in, though, you know, to that spot that you once had them in, because I'm not sure how wise that would be. I don't even think that you will, but somebody really is going to feel bad for what they did to you, or what they set back and didn't do while something was being done to you, and they did nothing, or they didn't try, or they didn't it's a person admitting their guilt, at least to the universe. They're admitting it to God, their creator, the universe. They're admitting that they've done wrong, because or they're looking at another as they should admit that they did you wrong. Whoever this is, I feel like you got to a place where you realized you had to stay away from this person or anybody connected to them, because it wasn't It was going to get you just hurt time and time again. You were just going to get hurt. And why, okay, this isn't going to be for everybody. Why can't I shake this? I almost feel like some of you, this is an indirect message, meaning, let's say somebody was doing you dirty in whatever way, whether they were spreading rumors about you, completely hiding something really big behind your back. I mean, I don't know what it is. Let's say this is someone who was connected to them, who could have told you. I mean, they knew, but they didn't. They didn't tell you. And yet one would have to wonder, like, did you just, like, want to see me hurt or something? Like, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't put themselves in your shoes, and then eventually they end up seeing, because maybe it ends up happening to them or somebody they're close to as well. I don't know. Something happens and it wakes somebody up. If it's an indirect message and they see where they went wrong by not telling you something when they could have. Maybe they wanted to keep their loyalty to someone who was connected to them, although that person isn't a loyal person at all. In any way, like as a friend, a family member, or a lover or anything. And so people were being loyal to somebody who isn't very loyal. And then saying to hell with you because you were like an outsider, but they could have set the record straight. They could have told you something, but they didn't. And they became guilty as well. It's like an accomplice. Others of you, that's not going to resonate at all. It's the person themselves. That's all it is, simply. And they did something, or completely just didn't do something and neglected you. And I'm telling you, I think someone feels extremely awful about it. They maybe even lied. I feel like someone lied to you. They told you a big lie, or they told lies about you. Or they believed someone's lies about you. Or simply, it was themselves and they just wanted to believe what they wanted to believe. And then they get to a place where they're like, wow, I was seeing things wrong. I was seeing things from a closed-minded perspective, only, my perspective, when I didn't realize I actually mirror you in some way, and I have no right to judge you for this when you might end up being surprised. That's only if this person or whoever this is directly or indirectly says something, like apologizes or admits any wrongs, whatever. See, at this point, I can't tell. I could say all day, yeah, they're going to do that, but I don't really know. People can change their mind tomorrow, today, the next second. So will you actually get an apology or a step forward from somebody? I don't really know. Or an explanation. But do they think of it? Do they realize, at least? Is it going on internally in them? Yes. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. I mean, no matter what, it's going to be nice to know, even if you don't hear it. It must be nice to know that whether or not someone ever does say anything, they do feel really bad and they know they're wrong. And I think they're sorry for, they're just sorry. I think they're sorry. That's nice to hear. It's better than, it's like we can accept an apology like that because nobody's perfect, nor are we. And, but I'm not sure you're going to get an apology. I don't know what you're going to get. Just know somebody had a type of wake-up call, or will. Yep. I've been so tired lately. I can't even shake it. I just want to sleep. How do you guys feel? All I want to do is sleep, man. Somebody's going through a lot. I felt it in Sagittarius's. I feel it in this one. I even felt it in an Aries one. It's like, man, oh my God, I'm so fucking drained. Did I even do the Aries message? Nope. I didn't. I wrote it and it's right there. I went straight to yours. That's fine. It's your birthday, so go party like it's your birthday. Who else did I find out the other day was a Scorpio, and I was like, oh, that's another one. There's a lot of famous Scorpios, Oh my God, it was a woman, and I'm like, oh, she's a Scorpio? I can't remember who it was. Usually I could tell, but I was a little shocked by it, and I was like, oh wow, oh my god, I can't think of who it was. But anyway, well, I think we got it. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.